Hello everyone, I am Mayuri Patidar, student of MTech at the International Institute of Professional Studies. This video presentation is a part of assignment work provided and guided by Dr. Vivek Srivastav sir. I'll be delivering about AWS security services. Here, I'll walk you through AWS security services such as identity and access management, infrastructure protection, and data protection. Let's get started with identity and access management. AWS Identity and Access Management provides fine-grained access control across all of AWS. With IAM, you can specify who can access which services and resources and under which conditions. With IAM policies, you manage permissions to your workforce and systems to ensure the least privileged permissions. IAM is further classified into Amazon Cognito, AWS Single Sign-On, AWS Directory Services, and AWS Resource Access Manager. Let's see each of these one by one. First of all, Amazon Cognito. It provides authentication, authorization, and user management for your web and mobile apps. Basically, if you use a service, the user can sign in directly with a username and password or through a third party app such as Facebook, Amazon, or Google. The two main components of Amazon Cognito are user pool and identity pool. User pools are user directories that provide sign up and sign in options for your app users, and identity pools enable you to grant your user access to other AWS services. Moving further, AWS Single Sign-On. It is a cloud-based single sign-on service that makes it easy to centrally manage SSO access to all of your AWS accounts and cloud applications. Specifically, it also helps you manage SSO access and user permissions across all your AWS accounts and AWS organizations. Here's an example of how SSO works. All you got to do is log in into one of your apps. That app will send a SML request to AWS SSO engines. AWS SSO engine will return a SML response packet to complete the handshake. That's it. You can now access all the other apps without logging again. Next is AWS Directory Services. It provides multiple ways to use Amazon Cloud Directory and Microsoft Active Directory with other AWS services. AWS Directory Service also provides multiple directory choices for customers who want to use existing Microsoft AD or Lightweight Directory Access Protocol LDAP applications in the cloud. And the last is AWS Resource Access Manager. It is a service that enables you to easily and securely share AWS resources with any AWS account or within your organizations. If you have multiple AWS accounts, you can create resources centrally and use AWS RAM to share those resources with other accounts. Infrastructure protection encompasses control methodologies such as defense in depth that are necessary to meet best practices and organizational or regularity obligations. Use of these methodologies is critical for successful ongoing operations in the cloud. It is classified into AWS Shield, AWS Firewall Manager, and AWS Web Application Firewall. Let's get our hands on these one by one. First of all, AWS Shield. AWS Shield Standard and AWS Shield Advanced provide protection against distributed denial of service (DOS) attack for AWS resources at the network and transport layer and the application layer. The DDoS attack is an attack in which multiple compromised systems try to flood a target with traffic. A DDoS attack can prevent legitimate users from accessing the target services and can cause the target to crash due to overwhelming traffic volume. AWS Firewall Manager. AWS Firewall Manager is a security management service that allows you to centrally configure and manage firewall rules across your accounts and applications in AWS organizations. As a new applications are created, Firewall Manager makes it easy to bring new applications and resources into compliance by enforcing a common set of security rules. Now, you have a single service to build firewall rules, create security policies, and enforce them in a consistent hierarchical manner across your entire infrastructure from a central administrator account. The last one is AWS Web Application Firewall. It is a web application firewall that helps protect your web applications or APIs against common web exploits and bots that may affect availability, compromise security, or consume excessive resources. AWF, AWS WAF gives you control over how traffic reaches your application by enabling you to create security rules that control both traffic and block common attack patterns such as SQL injection and cross site scripting. Earning customer trust is the foundation of the business at AWS, and they know the customer trusts them to protect their most critical and sensitive assets, that is, their data. They earn this trust by working closely with the customer to understand their data protection needs and by offering the most comprehensive set of services, tooling, and expertise to help the customer protect their data. Data protection is classified as Amazon Maze, AWS Key Management Services, AWS Cloud HSM, and AWS Certification Manager. Amazon Maze. Amazon Maze is a fully managed data security and data privacy services that uses machine learning and pattern matching to discover and protect your sensitive data in AWS. As organizations manage growing volumes of data, identifying and protecting their sensitive data at scale can become increasingly complex, expensive, and time consuming. Amazon Maze automates the discovery of sensitive data at scale and lowers the cost of protecting your data. AWS Key Management Services. AWS Key Management Services makes it easy for you to create and manage cryptographic keys and control their use across a wide range of AWS services and in your applications. AWS KMS is a secure and resilient service that uses hardware security modules that have been validated under FIPS 140 or in the process of being validated to protect your keys. AWS KMS is integrated with AWS Cloud Trial to provide you with logs of all key usage to help meet your regularity and compliance needs. The next is AWS Cloud HSM. It is a cloud-based hardware security module that enables you to easily generate and use your own encryption keys on the AWS cloud. With Cloud HSM, you can manage your own encryption keys using FIPS 140. Level 3 validated HSMs. Cloud HSM offer you the flexibility to integrate with your applications using industry standard APIs such as Java Cryptography Extensions JCE and Microsoft CryptoNG CNG libraries. AWS Certification Manager. AWS Certification Manager is a service that lets you easily provision, manage, and deploy public and private secure sockets, socket layers, transport layer security, SSL, TLS, certificates for use with AWS services and your internal connected resources. SSL TLS certificates are used to secure network communications and establish the identity of websites over the internet as well as resources on private networks. AWS Certificate Manager removes the time consuming manual process of purchasing, uploading, and renewing SSL TLS certificates. So that's all from my side. Thank you for following.